You are listening to your New Puppies podcast, starting you and your dog off on the right paw. I'm your host, Debbie Salento. Hey guys, Debbie here. I am so super excited to be here. This is something I've wanted to do for a long time, and so I'm even more excited to have you here with me. I just wanted to take a moment to introduce myself, let you get to know me a little bit, what kind of trainer I am, what you can expect from me in this podcast, and what I want for you. So I'm a born and raised Jersey girl. In fact, I am living here in North Jersey in the farmhouse my grandfather built over 60 years ago from a kit from Sears. Like, no joke, we found like the directions and the diagrams when we were emptying out the house. It's actually pretty funny. I think it's kind of cool. And it's also very fitting that I am living here because my grandparents' farm is where I fell in love with dogs. They always had dogs around. You know, it was a farm. My grandfather had his hounds and his labs, and my grandmother always had her chihuahuas and her terriers. And I used to love coming here just to play with the dogs. You know, and just about any trainer is going to be able to say, oh my goodness, I have loved dogs my whole life for as long as I can remember, and I am no exception. I mean, in school, any project that was given to us, I found a way to make it about an animal or a dog. In fact, there was one time we were assigned, we had to make a biography or an autobiography book report. And lo and behold, in my grammar school library, I found an autobiography about Sandy, the dog from Annie. And yes, that is the book I chose to do my report on, of course. But you probably want to know more about who I am as a trainer. So I am a positive trainer, but you know, when somebody says that, like, what does it mean? Like, a super simple definition is, you know, I'm going to reward the behaviors that I want repeated, and I'm going to ignore or redirect behaviors that I want to change. I also try to take a step back and look at why a dog is behaving the way they do. Like, what are they seeing? Like, why are they jumping on you? Why are they barking? Why are they digging in your backyard? Are they bored? Are they excited? And I'm going to treat that boredom, or I'm going to treat that excitement and redirect the behavior that way. Because, you know, dogs don't inherently know. They're not pre-programmed to know how to live in our world. We got to show them. We got to guide them. So what I believe that if we meet our dogs halfway, even more than halfway, and learn more about their language, how they see the world, why they behave the way they do, then we'll not only be able to train them and relate to them in a positive way, but we're going to be able to build a really strong, fulfilling, you know, fun and peaceful relationship with them for years to come. So that brings me to what I want for you, because getting a new dog is exciting, it's fun, but it can also be a little overwhelming. There's a lot of things to think about. You want what's best for your dog, but you also want to keep your sanity, because no one gets a good dog by accident. Some people might make it look easy, but no one is above the work that it takes to get a well-behaved dog. And that's what my goal is. My goal is to get you there. So I'm going to talk about training tips, supplies, dog behavior, nutrition, pretty much anything that's going to help get you through those first few months to 6 months to a year and even beyond that. So even if you're here and say you're not a new dog owner, you're still going to get a lot of great information. And to give you that great information, I want to hear from you. I want to know what you want to know. And I have an email. It's yournewpuppy@playtimepaws.com. And if you go to my website, playtimepaws.com, and you just hit the podcast in the menu, you'll see the email there. Use it. Let me know what your questions are, what your concerns are. I may not be able to answer you directly, but I do plan on bringing those questions onto the podcast, whether I dedicate a whole episode to it or I just, I answer questions during each episode. So there is one more thing I want to talk to you about. It's a little more serious, but I think it's also very, very important. So this podcast is not meant to help you through serious issues with your dog. This podcast is also not a replacement for having a live dog trainer. Okay, I know I'm sounding like a lawyer right now, but this is coming from the same place and the same reasons why I created this podcast in the first place, because I want what is best for you and your dog. I want you to have the best relationship you can with your dog. And when there's serious issues like fear or anxiety, aggression, if your dog's growling at you, if he's biting you, if he's hiding from you, say he doesn't like you to touch him, it's time to call in a trainer. There's so many of us out there. And yes, we do have different opinions. We do have different techniques, because we have different experiences. But the one thing we all want is what's best for you and your dog. So just find a trainer that you trust, that you resonate with, and please call them, because asking for this help is not a reflection on you or your dog. We dedicate our lives to learning about dogs and how to help you and how to change these behaviors. So please ask for help if you need it. All right, so that's all I have for you for now. So I hope you've gotten to know me a little bit better. You know what kind of trainer I am. If you have any questions, use that same email, yournewpuppy@playtimepaws.com. And I look forward to hearing from you soon and talking with you soon. All right, bye for now.